Hey guys, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I'm excited to be able to talk with you about some of the drills that we utilize to help young receivers move from catching with their chest to catching with their hands. As a former college receiver and a coach in the Frisco Football League, I'm going to share with you some of the things that we utilize to teach our young men begin to use the drills that they use to help them catch with their hands and not with their chest. Guys, fundamental number one is hand placement. Most importantly is actually where they put their hands as they begin to receive the football. What we teach our kids is anything above the waist, we create a diamond shape for them to be able to squeeze the football. If it's below their waist, we want pinkies together so they can begin to squeeze the football and bring it up to be able to make a football move. Okay guys, fundamental number two is not only now we're moving from hand placement, now we want to be able to extend our arms away from our body. So therefore, we're not catching with our chest, but we're forced to catch with our hands. So we want to extend our arms out so that we can catch the football out in front of us. Okay, fundamental number three, guys, is not only now we're moving from hand placement to extending our arms to now it needs to be focused. And our goal as we begin to look the ball in, we want to focus in on the tip of the ball. We want to be laser-like focused on the cross of the ball as we receive the football. Okay guys, fundamental number four is tucking the football. I know you've watched football games and heard commentators say this before where a receiver has turned up the field before actually tucking the football and dropped the football. One of the things that we want to do with our young receivers is to teach them to focus in on the football. And that meaning is that, as we talked about before, our hand placement is important. Now we're extending our arms and now we're focused in on the ball. And once we make that catch, now we want to begin to tuck the football not only with our hands, but also with our eyes before making the play upfield. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about two drills that we use with our young receivers. The first one is around the clock. It's gonna incorporate a lot of the things that we talked about earlier, from hand placement to extending the arm to focusing on the football, and then also finally tucking the football. Around the clock is an easy drill you can do with your son at home. All you do is we're going to teach the young man to be at 12, 9, 6, and 3. And this forces the young receiver to catch away from his body. So let's demonstrate real quickly for you. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Guys, the second drill that we're going to do, it's kind of what we call just a goalpost receiving drill. What we're going to do is have the young athlete or receiver stand behind a goalpost with his arms extended. Again, focusing on hand placement, extended arms, focus, and tucking the ball. Good. Tuck it. Good. Here we go. Tuck it. Good. Good. Okay. Tuck it. Good. One more. Good. All right, guys, we want to wrap this thing up with going over the four fundamentals again. We want to focus in on our hand placement. We want to focus in on extending our arms, separating the football from our body. Third is we want to be able to keep our focus on the football, okay? And then fourth, we want to tuck the football with not only our hands, but also our eyes before making a football move. The two drills that I've given you, you can consistently work with your young athlete. That's around the clock, and then also the goalpost receiver drill. Keep this in mind though, two things. One is whatever they put in is what they get out. The more time that they can spend in these drills and working hard, then they're gonna be a much better player for that. Also, for me, it's always a great opportunity for you to be with your child out in the outdoors playing and learning the great game of football. So ultimately, our goal is we want to teach the fundamentals of football. That's whether they're 8 or 9 or they're 18. The fundamentals are the same. So if we can get these young athletes at an early age learning the fundamentals, they're going to be a much better football player when they hit middle school or high school. So good luck. Keep working hard.